Finally, I can freaking start recording. This has been a process to get set up. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because I get to talk about something that has cured my depression this past year, if you can't tell, and that's plants. My collection started really this past spring. It really exploded, and it has significantly slowed down within the past few months because I am running out of room. Okay, yes, so we'll be doing some plant chores today. I have been putting these off for a while because all of my plants just keep growing and I'm running out of space. This was a process to set up today because I usually just have all of my repotting stuff in the garage because it can get dirty, literally. But the garage is ugly, so I didn't want to film in there. So I brought everything up here for you to have a nice view. And yeah, this is, I mean, these are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. Plant chores. I put them on when I'm eating, when I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, when I'm doing plant chores. They're just like my favorite videos. So I'm really excited to film my own. I'm gonna bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing better. I just want to give a shout out to Wild Fern, who was my inspiration behind actually starting my YouTube channel. I love her videos. They're my comfort watch. Thanks for the inspo. Thanks for being an icon.
She's an icon.
So this little baby silver dragon, I grew from a corm. I have so many duplicates of Alocasia plants because I repotted a lot a few months ago and I found a bunch of corms and I just couldn't help myself. I had to grow more. But now I have so many duplicates and I don't even know what to do with them. I was gonna post them on Facebook Marketplace, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm gonna put my hair back. Okay, so I just have some chunky mix down here. Soil, cocoa bark, perlite, orchid bark, cocoa chips, orchid bark. And then look at her. Look at those roots. Oh God, I'm getting dirt on my floor already. This has been drying out super fast in this little tiny 2-inch pot. So that's how you know it's time to repot it. Okay, so there we go. I guess you didn't even see anything that I just did. Fuck. Well, there it is. This is gonna be a learning curve, isn't it? Okay. Okay, now I got this smaller box so I can do things up here. Okay, so I just took that from this pot to this one, and then I'm gonna wait to water them all in once we're done repotting all of these. I got a big pack of these nursery pots, these 4-inch nursery pots from Amazon because they were cheap. I'll hopefully get around to actually posting them on Marketplace. Okay, next, I'm also very proud of this little guy. This is a Philodendron majestic baby. My mother plant is right there. I don't know if you could see, but she was super tall. And then my freaking dog, Dottie, wanted to chew it up, which was scary because philodendron are toxic to dogs, but she was okay. I only saved, I think, like 3 leaves from the entire plant because the rest were messed up. And I also saved a little wet stick. And this grew from the wet stick. If you don't know what a wet stick is, it's basically when you just take like a stem, a portion of the stem, and grow a plant from that. So this is pretty impressive to myself, honestly. I don't know if I'll keep this. Again, I think I'm gonna try to post this one. I feel like people might want this. And it's like, there's like 4 different growth points in here. And she's just been in this tiny little 2-inch pot as well, because I mean, it grew from nothing. So I'm just gonna loosen the soil. You can see she's super root bound too. So she definitely needs this. I'm gonna take another one of these little cheap 4-inchers. This is so fun. My plant parent journey kind of started in January of this year, so I am fairly new to the hobby. But I went through a huge art block this year where I hadn't made art for pretty much a whole year. And it was understandably making me pretty depressed. So I had this Monstera plant that I had gotten from my mom, and it was growing real crazy leggy. I'll see if I can put in a video clip of it. but it was growing real crazy and it looked like crap. And I really wanted to start it over, so I started looking up some videos, and then I just went down the rabbit hole from there. Okay, there she is. Beautiful. That suits her much better. Wow, you look so comfortable in there. I'm gonna show you guys the mother plant. This plant is like so beautiful in the sunshine. It looks like metallic and chrome almost. I'll put a clip of it in the sun. But I just love these heart-shaped leaves, and there's like 1, 2, there's 3 growth points on this plant, so it looks really nice and full. But yeah, anyway, so then I started, after I got into the plant YouTube space, watching a whole bunch of those videos, I started to get more plants and care for them, and it really, really boosted my happiness. And it's just so gratifying to be able to take care for something and watch it grow and watch it become its best version. It's almost like I had to put that energy into something external before I could learn it and implement it into myself. Okay, what's next? Okay, next is this Anthurium. This is Anthurium Crystal Hope. I got this from PlantCon Houston this year. It was this past summer. She is definitely due for a repot. This is the only Anthurium that I have in my collection, and probably the only one I'm ever gonna have because they're kind of annoying. Why do they need to be repotted so freaking much? I mean, there is a reason, because it grows so fast, but look at her new leaf. Her new little orange leaf. They come out this like maroonish, and then they get more orange and red. So I have this, and I don't even think that's gonna be a big enough pot. Hey, don't eat the dirt. Where, you wanna say hi? Hey guys, this is my Alocasia. Ooh, look at those leaves, so beautiful. Love you. I'm gonna get a bigger pot for this Anthurium because I don't think it's gonna be big enough. And that is so annoying because whatever, it is what it is. I got this one now, and I think that will be good. Oh no. Oh no! I don't know if these are gonna make it. That sucks because they're so thick and healthy. Are you sure you can't get out? Let me just give you another little squeeze. Oh, yes! Ooh, yeah, no, that root is getting split apart. I'm gonna grab some shears. I'm sorry, don't be mad at that, it's okay. Oh, this one too. They just got too thick, they won't go backwards in these holes. Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna reuse this dirt because there's literally nothing wrong with it. I love the smell of dirt. Okay, that's a little too high. I wouldn't normally do this while this is putting out a new leaf, but I've been putting this off for a while, and so I may as well just take care of it now. Damn, this is still not tall enough. Anthuriums need like a really tall setup, which is annoying. I do really love this plant though. This one as well has a very gorgeous sheen in the sunshine. She like is sparkly. Okay, and then I'm just pushing it down in any gaps. Like I don't know if you can see this gap right here, but see, this is why I love clear pots, because you could see everything. I can truly be the helicopter plant parent that I need to be. Okay, and then I'm gonna do something a little different, but I've seen people do this with Anthurium before. And that is put, oh, the sun's coming out. That is put some moss on the top. So I'm gonna try that out. Did I just hurt you? I'm sorry. That's also why I don't like repotting when they're putting out new leaves, because they're so freaking delicate. Okay, so I just kind of put like moss on top. Hopefully it likes that. Okay. Gosh, that's just such a big pot for like 2 leaves. Like, listen, you better really love this and give me some more freaking leaves, please. Thank you. Okay, instead of doing another repot, let's just move on to something else. And that is extending my Philodendron glorious moss pole. So I think my hair looks funny, so I'm gonna take it down. So first we're gonna prepare this moss pole. And what I kind of like to do is just take my moss, put it in like that. Okay, let's try that again. Please don't do that to me again. Okay, so this is my little baby Philodendron glorious. She's already sizing up. And she's in this little tiny 4-inch pot, and I don't really care to upsize it because I really just want it to grow vertically. She's already established a good amount of roots in the moss pole. There's some algae there, which is why it looks all green. But I was gonna try to use one of these little stakes to try to balance the two together, but I don't wanna mess with the roots too much, so I'm just gonna be real gentle. I think that's good. Yeah, that holds pretty good. Nice, so now that stick is kind of halfway in this one and halfway in that one so that it's not so wobbly. Okay, next time I think I'm going to wait to fill it after I attach it, because these thickly poles have these little clasps that are actually supposed to hold them together, so I want to try to utilize that next time. But here we go. She's all extended. Now that has more room to grow tall and beautiful. So I have this beautiful intervariegated Hoya that has not been looking her best lately, and I think she needs just a soil change because there's something going on with her leaves, and I hope that you can see. I would say it's sun stressing because you can see that redness, right? But then it's wrinkly, which I don't know why. I looked it up and it said it could be vitamin deficiency, but I doubt that that's it because I pretty much fertilize every single time that I water. So I'm gonna check her roots. Ooh. No, she's rotting. Oh my God, I'm so happy I pulled this out of here. Oh, look at that. There are no roots on this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're all just falling away. Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked that. Okay, so this is a very interesting lesson for me because usually whenever I see shriveled leaves like this, I immediately think that it's dry, that it needs water, because that's usually the sign. Oh my God, this thing is so sad actually. Like, look at this one. Hello, how is it even alive right now? All of that is like thin. Do you see how thin it is just because the roots are rotting away? I really hope that I can save this because I grew this plant from a tiny, 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 tiny little cutting. And it wasn't very cheap either for that tiny cutting. And I was really proud of this one. The fact that I thought that shriveled leaves means that it needs more water, I messed this plant up even more because I was overwatering it. I was like, oh my God, it's still shriveled. It needs more water. It needs more water. So this is like completely waterlogged. I have no idea how this is alive. Like, this is literally just a freaking stem. Listen, you can do it. I'm gonna give you a comfy new space. You'll be okay. In fact, what I'm gonna do, since this is a lot of plant for this nothing root to support, should I chop it? I'm gonna chop it. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna rinse this out so that she can have fresh soil. Okay, and we're just gonna say our prayers for this one because I really love this plant so much. I like it to all kind of be hanging off of one side because I like to drape it from the shelf. Say a prayer. And what's next? I have this Alocasia scalprum that I thought was really enjoying pon, but like all of her leaves are kind of wah wah. I'm gonna cut off the ones that are yellowing. Sorry. And we're gonna combine. I have this other one, which is actually her baby. I grew this one from a corm. And I'm just gonna combine the two together again into soil because I don't know why her leaves are doing this. They're not staying perky. Okay, actually this is getting kind of crowded, so I'm gonna take what I've already done into the shower, water them through, spray them with the pest spray, and then continue on here. Okay, now they've all been sufficiently sprayed, I'm gonna use my DIY pest treatment. This is Castile soap, hydrogen peroxide, alcohol, water, neem oil, and I think that's it. Spray everything. Okay, and we will let these dry. Okay, I'm realizing something right now that if I want this to not be in pon anymore, I'm gonna have to take all of this pon out. And it is really hanging on to this stuff. Okay, how difficult do I want to make my life today? Take this out of soil, but then I gotta rinse this off, all the soil off. Oh my God, this is so compacted. Look at the roots on this thing. Oh my God. See, now this is what healthy roots look like. Thick, white. They're strong. They're not breaking apart when I touch them. Oh look, there's a third corm. Oh, fourth corm. Okay, I'm gonna cut off some of these roots just because this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna rinse off the rest of this dirt and get a bigger self-watering pot. I really hope this is not the same size because the next one up, is it the same size? I think it's the same size. The next one up is just so big for this. I just want you to stand up straight. Corm. Look at that, big fatty. Big juicy fatty. See, it seems to really like, oh look, another one. It seems to really like pollen. Ooh, that was Lekka. Lekka, I hardly know it. Another one. Oh my God, look at this one. It's big, juicy. Because if I put it back in this size, and I want to put the other one in here, that's gonna be too small. But there's hardly any leaves. I don't want to have a big old pot just for nothing. You only get upgraded to a big pot if you're gonna put some leaves out, okay? But maybe you don't really like the pond because you're drooping. But maybe you're drooping because you're root bound and you need a bigger pot. Because this is quite the root ball with these two together. I'm just gonna get the bigger self-watering pot. And there we go. She got what she wanted. She's already looking more perky somehow. And I'm gonna go rinse this through. Okay, I just tidied up a little bit, but what else? Okay, we just have one more thing. And that is to up pot this baby. This is my ficus moonshine. And she is just drying out so fast. She was in this mustardy color, and I think it's so cute. Like the colors just go so well together, but now she's not gonna have a cover pot because she's big and greedy. And if you're wondering what this layer is, it's actually gravel. It's like decoration stone because I had a fungus gnat infestation. And so I tried to put a top layer of that so that it couldn't reach the soil. But then it just started getting all down into the soil and I don't know, it didn't work that great. What was she in? This one? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go up this size. Okay, I had to switch to my phone because my camera overheated. Finished potting her up. This is the last one that we gotta do today. So I'm going to water her through, and then I'm gonna take some fertilizer water and water everything that we've done through. And now I have this huge mess to clean up. Yay! So those are all of the plant chores for today. I'm glad that I got this stuff over with. If you watched this far, thank you so much. This is probably gonna be a really long video, so I really appreciate you if you stayed. And yeah, so I don't just post plant content, I'm gonna be posting art stuff as well because I am an artist. So stay tuned for that, but stick around if you like the planty vibes, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go clean up this big mess now.